Hey there, it's Janelle here. Are you giving yourself grace for things that you really want to happen like yesterday? That is what I'm dealing with today. My business, end of last year, I was like, okay, and I had things set up. I knew what I was going to do. Come January, I had big plans. Um, I had it all figured out, details and everything. And then I got COVID, which turned into long COVID, which lasted 6 months. And I didn't know it was long COVID, so I was like, why am I so tired? Why, and it was like I had no energy whatsoever. Well, now that I've gotten past the long COVID, I've had some insights. I've had some realizations that the road I was going down was not the road I was meant to go down. I had the realization that it wasn't aligned with who I am and what lights me up, what is a spark inside of me. So because of that, I have decided to switch gears and change up the way I was doing things. And it's only been in the past week that I actually started getting a clear vision of what it is that it's going to look like. But that couldn't have happened if I would have pushed myself to do something back in February or March. And I have to give myself grace and allow myself that, and be proud of myself that I allowed myself that time to heal and didn't push myself. Because if I would have pushed myself, and there were days I did push myself, and I paid for it for the next couple of days. So I don't even remember what it is now, but I had something that I pushed myself that night. I was like, I'm exhausted. I'm going to push through, get this finished. I must have had something that I said I was going to finish up. And after that, I was like wiped out for like 2 or 3 days. I just was like, okay, I'm done. Because I pushed myself. When you give yourself that grace, it's giving yourself that permission to not be perfect, because none of us are perfect. It's giving yourself permission to allow things to come to you, those realizations, those ahas, those things that are meant to happen for you. I've had this happen before. This is before I did any of this studying, where I don't even remember what it was, but I was pushing so hard, but it really felt like there was a big boulder going, nope, or a big wall, like, nope, you're not doing it. You're just staying right here. And I was like, why is this not happening? What's going on? And what I found out, I had to wait for time to go on. What I found out was I was meant for something else. So say you're trying to train for a race and something happens and you get injured, so you can't go for that race anymore. Find another race. Maybe you weren't meant to be in that race. Maybe you're meant to be in a different race. Maybe there's a reason why that relationship ended. You're like, and I been there, done that multiple times. Your heart's broken. Why did this happen? Why is this happening to me? I am a great person. I am worthy of having a good relationship and a great relationship. Why is it not happening? Because there's something better coming. Because that was not the path you were meant to be on. Jamie Kern Liam says it like this: God's rejection is God's protection. Rejection is God's protection. I don't know if she was the original one to say that, but she's the first one I heard ever say that. So when you are rejected from something, whether it's where you're headed, any path you're going down, like when I was going for my business, and it was every day when I woke up and I'm like, I don't have the energy to work on it. That's a rejection towards my business. I had to reject it. But that was because it was protecting me so I could get to a certain point in a certain place in life that opened up new doors. I had to get to certain people that was like, hey, this is um, this is another reality for you. Check this out. You know, there's this you need to know, but I had to wait for it to happen. And when I had those realizations, it helped me. And giving yourself grace is knowing that things aren't going to happen perfectly, that you're not going to do things perfectly, but being okay with it and just saying, you know what? I'm proud that I've done what I've done. And some days when you do those things some days those things that you're proud of, maybe just that you took a shower that day. And some days, maybe it's that you, like today, I did quite a bit. I worked on my website. And I've watched a video that helped with me with my tech and some of the things that can move me forward. And you're gonna have great days, and you're gonna have other days where you're gonna think they're not so great, but they are. They're exactly what you need. I had many, many days where I just laid in bed and I could barely move, whether I was sick, whether I was sad, just heartbroken. I've had those days, but I needed those days so I could heal. Because life isn't just about moving forward with your business or with your, and sometimes those dreams require you to take a break and take a rest. You can't just push through all the time and not give your body time to heal. So give yourself grace when you have those days. Okay, I'm going to end this now. You guys have an amazing day. I hope this has helped somebody. Let me know what you think. Take care, and I'll talk with you later.